If someone had asked me years ago, why don't you go to America, UK, Canada, or any other developed country? My answer would have been very simple, because Dubai was the only place I believed I could actually reach. Growing up in my village, people really talked about America or the UK. Those countries sounded very far away and almost impossible to reach. But in Dubai, everyone seemed to know someone who had gone there to work. Every few months, we would hear stories of someone returning home, building a house, paying school fees, or helping their family. Dubai became more than just a city. It became a dream. Today, I want to share why I ended up in Dubai instead of America, the UK, or other countries. And why, despite its challenges, I still believe Dubai remains one of the best places for many low-income workers to start their journey abroad. This is not about saying Dubai is better than every country. Every country has its own opportunities and challenges. This is simply my personal experience and why Dubai became my destination. When I was growing up in the village, there was one place that people spoke about more than anywhere else: Dubai. Whenever someone returned from Dubai, the entire community noticed. They came back with gifts for family members, better clothes, money to improve their homes, also money to start a small business. To us, Dubai represented opportunity. I hardly heard people discussing moving to America or to the UK because those countries seemed different to access. The visa process sounded complicated, the costs were very high, and very few people around us had actually gone there. Dubai felt different. Recruitment agencies advertised jobs regularly, and many families knew someone already working there. That made the dream feel possible. Sometimes the opportunities we choose are influenced by what we see around us. When everyone around you talks about one destination, it naturally becomes the place you work towards. When I received my first offer to work in Dubai as a nanny, the salary was 900 dirhams per month. Today, some people might think that amount is very small. But for me, it was life-changing. It was more money than I had ever earned in my life. In fact, I had never imagined I could get a job paying that much every single month. I was excited, I was grateful, and I accepted the offer immediately. Looking back today, I understand why I felt that way. Sometimes people judge salaries using the standards of wealthy countries. But when you come from a place where jobs are scarce and wages are much lower, that first opportunity can completely change your future. That first job gave me international work experience. It introduced me to a new culture. It taught me independence. Most importantly, it opened doors that would never have opened if I had stayed home. Viewers often ask me, why didn't you go to other countries? Why Dubai? The truth is simple. Those countries were never realistic options for me at that stage of my life. Many developed countries have immigration systems that require significant financial resources, educational qualifications, language tests, sponsorship, or even lengthy application processes. For someone with limited savings, those requirements can be difficult to meet. Dubai, on the other hand, offered a more accessible pathway through employer-sponsored jobs. Instead of needing a large amount of money before traveling, many workers are recruited directly by companies that arrange much of the employment processes. That makes a huge difference for people starting with very little. One of Dubai's biggest advantage is its employer-sponsored visa system. Many companies recruit workers from overseas and sponsor their employment visas. For many workers, this means the employer handles much of the paperwork needed to work legally in the UAE. Compared with other destinations, this process can be more straightforward for people applying for entry-level positions. Of course, applications should always use licensed recruitment agencies, verify the job offers, and undesirable the terms of the employment contract before traveling. Doing proper research is very important. Another reason many people choose Dubai is the salary. The UAE generally does not charge personal income tax on employment earnings. That means workers usually receive their agreed salary without deductions for personal income tax. For low-income workers, every dirham matters. Having more of your salary available can make it easier to take care of rent, buy groceries, among others. Although the cost of living can be high, many workers still appreciate receiving a tax-free salary because it helps them plan finances more effectively. One thing I genuinely appreciate about Dubai is how safe it feels. Dubai has a low crime rate and a strong law enforcement. As someone who often walks early in the morning, it feels comfortable using public transport and walking through my neighborhoods. Whether it is walking to the bus or walking home after work, many residents appreciate the sense of security. Of course, it is still important to stay aware of your surroundings, but overall, safety is one of the reasons many people enjoy living here. For workers who have families back home, knowing they live on a relatively safe environment provides peace of mind. One thing people often misunderstand is that moving to Dubai doesn't have to be your final destination. For many workers, Dubai is the first step. Some eventually earn promotions, some start businesses, others move to other countries after gaining international experience and saving money. Everyone's journey is different. There is no single path to success. When I first arrived, I did not know what the future would hold. I simply knew I had been given an opportunity. Over the years, I have experienced good moments and difficult ones. There have been times when I worried about rent, times when I have to budget every dirham, times when work became challenging. But there have also been moments of growth. I have learned valuable lessons, built confidence, and gained experiences that I never imagined possible while growing up in my village. Looking back, accepting that first job paying 900 dirhams changed my life forever. If someone asked me today why I chose Dubai instead of America, the UK, or any other developed country, my answer is still simple. Dubai was the opportunity that was available to me. It was the country that I knew. It was the place people from my village believed in. It was where I received my first life-changing job offer. It was where I started building my future. Is Dubai perfect? No. Like every country, it has challenges. But for many low-income workers, it offers something incredibly important: a legal pathway to work, a chance to earn a tax-free salary, gain international experience, and support loved ones back home. Every person's journey is unique, and what works for one person may not work for another. The best destination depends on different factors. For me, Dubai became the place where my international journey began, and I will always be grateful for that first opportunity. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your own story in the comments down below. I would love to know, if you work abroad, why did you choose the country you live in? Your experience might inspire someone who is still deciding where to begin their own journey. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.